Good morning. Good morning, Agape. Good morning, love streamers. It is a joy to be with you this morning, this warm morning in Los Angeles. Our reading this morning is from Agape's Book of the Month for September, True Wealth by Ken Honda. The following can be found beginning on page 32 under the heading, Making a Decision Equals Creating Your New Future. If you can make a decision about something, if you can't make a decision about something, it will not become a reality. This is why I want you to make plenty of decisions so that you can play an active role in creating your life. Then, once you get used to making decisions, I want you to be able to make decisions at a higher level. Allow me to explain. Many people tend to see their current situation at a surface level. If they were to see a train coming along, they would think only which direction the train is heading. Take, for example, a single train line that breaks into 5 separate routes at a certain point. Regardless of the route you choose, each of the 5 paths presents a choice that is within the boundaries of your expectations. As long as the paths are on the same 2-dimensional surface, you will be unable to see a future that exceeds the limits of your imagination. In short, if you can learn to consciously make decisions from a perspective 1 level higher than the surface, where you only notice whether the path points right or left, you will jump up to a whole other world. Once you start approaching things from a higher level, you will be able to see completely new futures that you have never been able to see before. I call these unexplored parallel worlds. So join me in prayer. How grateful I am. How grateful I am to say yes to jumping up to a whole other level. How grateful I am for the opportunity to explore unparalleled worlds. How grateful I am for the opportunity to take that on. How grateful I am that we get to come together in this particular way, to be still together, to be in love together, to be in community together. So grateful for this community. So it is in the spaciousness of gratitude, with an open heart, recognizing the power, the presence, the infinite intelligence, the one love that expresses in infinite ways God. This ever-evolving, ever-expanding good that reveals itself as all creation, everywhere present. God and only God. And knowing that this presence is and it is everywhere, I know that it is the very essence of my life and the life of each one that can hear my voice. Each being on the planet is an emanation of this source, this love intelligence. It reveals itself in only the way in which it can as each unique and individualized being. One in God, each one is. So in knowing this and knowing there is only the one activity, knowing that it reveals itself through all, and in particular through our beloved Reverend Michael. Knowing that his life is the life of God, that his his open heart, his generosity of being allows the flow of the infinite to reveal itself in the most magnificent way, and he lends that to this community. He lends that to the world, that there is this flow of infinite intelligence that is expressed through this beloved being, and it expresses fully on this day and every day. So knowing that this service here, this way of meditation is blessed and a blessing, we open our hearts in the fullness of it, knowing it is good. And we allow it to be. And so it is. Amen.
Bright, beautiful day, Agape Nation. Thank you, Reverend Carlton. I invite you to join me as we establish within ourselves, knowing it's already established in God, the grace of this divine meditation. So just as Reverend Carlton's words have brought you through his reading, his prayer, to divine center through Ken Honda's writing, unparalleled dimensions await us as we go deeper, following the breath, and prepare our consciousness as Reverend Michael prepares to come forward to download a magnificent Dharma teaching and facilitation. We prepare ourselves. So please join me. Just follow the breath. Be still where you are. Thank you for creating this space where you are to meditate deeply. Allow the breath to be a gateway into the infinite of your own being. If your attention wanders, bring it back to the breath. The holy sacred breath, God breathing you, and our surrender to that. Allow the living breath to flow from the infinite wellspring of life and take you deeper into stillness. continue to surrender the breath to allow Spirit to breathe each of us individually and as the one. One breath, one life, one infinite consciousness. Following the breath into the depths of the infinite within, wholly focused on the call of the deep stillness and responding to it by being still. Continue to allow the living breath to pull us deeper. Breathing through the heart, allowing the heart to be wide open. Allowing any thought patterns to simply pass us by. How good it is to anchor the breath of deep connection to God. As Reverend Michael prepares to come forward with his Dharma talk and facilitation, we are anchoring the breath of wholeness, of holiness.
You've been sitting in a sacred silence, which means you've been sitting no longer being defined by your environment, something that I've said over the years, no longer being defined by your heredity, no longer being defined by your interpretation of your past experiences, no longer being defined by trauma or drama, no longer being defined by what you think other people are thinking about you. When you move into the art and the science of meditation, you're releasing the surface personality construct as your identity, and you're coming into an ever-increasing awareness that you are a timeless, immortal, eternal being. The light that lights up every being that comes to the planet. A fully franchised expression of infinite potential. In all the ways that you've been defining yourself heretofore, past experience and its interpretation thereof, heredity, environment. For a few moments, you're not involved in time and space. You're involved with pure awareness. It provides the context for spiritual insight. That is, ineffable dynamic truth that becomes active in your awareness. And as it becomes active in your awareness, you find yourself allowing those particular surface tensions of the personality construct to heal. That means that there is a revelation of your intrinsic wholeness that's untouched by time, and the condensation of thoughts and perceptions, positionalities, and points of view of the personality begin to dissolve, and you find yourself free, spiritually liberated, moksha, awakened. Every time you're able to differentiate between the surface tension of the personality construct, every time you can see the difference between the thinkingness, not thinking, thinkingness passing through your awareness and your awareness itself, that's called awakening. The average individual actually believes they are their thoughts, their perceptions, their experiences, their interpretation of their past experiences and their past. They're under a hypnotic spell, a delusion that creates the illusion of an experiential life based on personality only. Not you, not here, not now. The art and science of meditation allows for you to have a respite from your misidentification with limited personality constructs, so that you begin to awaken. You begin to walk in this world, the world of appearances, circumstances, conditions, situations, people, places, and things. But you find yourself more and more and more of the wider context of a universal presence that has individualized itself as you. You are universalizing your life just as the universal presence individualizes its life as you. But you're doing it consciously. That means, as I have taught over 40 years, pain pushes you until your vision pulls you, and you discover you're not being pushed as much by the pain in your life as you're being pulled by an inescapable vision of who, what, where, and why you are, your real identity. And you are consciously participating in your own unfolding. This is a participatory universe. It responds to the frequency and the vibration of your being. And as you lift your vibration and being with meditation, affirmative prayer, sacred service, forgiveness, life visioning, and other dynamic spiritual protocols, You begin to feel that you are more of a vibrational being than a personality. You're not merely the son or daughter of your parents. You are an emanation of the Most High. These are sweet and wonderful truths, but they mean nothing without spiritual practice and insight. They just become things of spiritual parties that you talk about. But with dynamic practice, you actually change your perception. You change your point of view, perspective, and then your life experience changes. It's not magic. It's real, mystical/science, where science and mysticism shake hand, hug, make love, and becomes one. Two different languages describing the ineffable, dynamic, cosmic, quantum field of infinite potential, of which you are an emanation of. And so as we sit in the silence with the intention of waking up, paying attention to our intention, our sacred breath, the awareness that this is the first time we've ever practiced, regardless of whether we are a veteran or a newbie, and with a deep listening capacity, listening with our entire being to the great broadcast that is occurring from before the beginning of time, moving through all creation. Let there be light. Let there be life and beauty and love and joy and abundance everywhere. You begin to hear, not with ears. You begin to see, not with eyes. But you begin to hear and see with total consciousness. This eternal broadcast, you catch it. Remember, this cannot be taught, it must be caught. You catch it in consciousness. It becomes active in you. And you become different. A greater iteration of your true self, your eternal self. Not the transitory, your eternal, immortal, forever unfolding, capital S self. The great I am. And then you get to use this incarnation as a light bulb reflecting the dynamic light on earth as it is an ever-expanding good. And it affects every area of your life. Mentally, emotionally, physically, relationship-wise. Something is infused into your art, and your art is what you are called to do, whether it's in business or healing or artistic expression, which everything is. You get to reflect and to reveal the infinite, and there's nothing too small. Everything carries the vibration and frequency of the Most High. What does that mean? You bring heaven to earth. There used to be a religion, it's dying now, where people used to say, we're going to die and go to a place called heaven. Remember that religion? People are escaping it in droves. People are waking up to the fact that what the teacher said was that the kingdom of heaven is at hand now. The realm of ever-expanding good is at hand now. We put it on, we awaken to it, and we take it with us everywhere we go. Incarnation after incarnation, if you feel into that belief, but you're bringing it into this incarnation now. You're bringing heaven. You're bringing love, compassion, generosity, creativity, peace, joy. You get to bring it as you wake up. Let's sit for a few more moments as you've been sitting with Reverend Coco Stewart. You've heard the prayer of Reverend Carlton. Let's sit for a few more moments in the silence. Squeeze your shoulders to your ears. Squeeze every aspect of the body temple. Unrelax it. Release. Let the relaxation happen. Smile on your face. That smile releases tonic chemicals flooding the body temple, activating the immune system, creating coherence around the brain function. Just tap the heart space. Just tap it there. Pay attention to it. Now take a breath into the heart. Exhale through the heart. 2 more times. Inhale through the heart space. Exhale through the heart. Inhale through the heart. Exhale through the heart. Now sit in this sacred silence with this heart coherence and intelligence. The first brain, before the physical brain even formed in your mother's womb, your heart formed first. And we sit, the full intention to wake up to our glorious nature. Another moment, pure stillness, pure silence, sacred solitude. We allow ourselves to be lifted in a deep feeling tone of gratitude and thanksgiving. You can participate in gratitude right now. You can find something to be grateful for, or you can just leap into the altitude and the attitude of gratitude. Be grateful. This is a be attitude. Be grateful. And in this consciousness of gratitude and thanksgiving and dynamic appreciation, our world is made new again. We begin to recognize a great presence that is everywhere in its fullness, and that by means of us wants to know itself and express itself more completely and more fully. We feel into this with our feeling nature and feel so at one with life, capital L life, so at one with the presence that is never an absence, that we're able to say, I am what thou art, and thou art what I am. No distance whatsoever, no separation cannot exist. And it is from this awareness that the vibrational word is spoken, naming our time together magnificent, uplifting, healing, inspiring, life-transforming. And this word is living. It's a living word, spoken with the authority of one knowing that all that there is God, and that everything that is a manifestation of the only thing that is. And that our life is free from the debris of seeming separation. Wholeness reveals itself. Joy reveals itself. Harmonious prosperity reveals itself. Absolute happiness, safety, wellness, and well-being reveals itself. Intelligence reveals itself. Abundance reveals itself through and as each and every one of us. This is the declaration and the decree. It is a law unto itself that only knows its own fulfillment. And it is happening right now. Oh, accept that. Inside of your own awareness, simply say, I accept the abundance. I accept the peace. I accept the joy. I accept the intrinsic wellness and wholeness of my being. And though as all these beings have accepted, so be it. It's happening now. We let it be. Therefore, we can say unequivocally, and so it is. Amen. Now, so be it. Wherever you are, whatever continent your body temple may be on, you may open your eyes now. You've opened your spiritual eyes, now open your physical eyes. Just continue to tap the heart space for a moment and be in your heart space. It's feeding the brain and the rest of your body temple. And now is the time to put something into practice. And we're going to practice together the law of circulation. When you prime a pump, back in the old days, then water would flow. So you're priming the pump of your own permanent prosperity and abundance through your generosity, through your giving. Give strong. And that is, you can support this spiritual community that is in its 38th year of serving the presence of God to multitudes of people all around the planet. So you can join in, whether you are an old-timer, been here a long time, and been supporting Agape, God bless you and thank you. Or whether you're new to Agape and you want to begin your support of this community, you can begin today. You can take out your smartphone. You can the word give to 424-321-6243. Then this information is on your screen, and some of you send letters to me saying that you've taken screenshots of this. So when you get unexpected good throughout the week, you can immediately begin to share 10% of that to your community, and that's we highly appreciate that. Thank you so much. And it's your community that you're supporting, so God bless you and your support. So you can text give to 424-321-6243. And if you put the word cover after that, it means you're covering the cost of the technology. which is approximately a little less than 3% of your generous gift. If you would like to mail in your donation, make your checks and money orders out to Agape International. Send it to 8549 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 1156, Beverly Hills, California, 90211, USA. We're doing our uttermost to make the United States united. Yes, we really want it, but we want the whole world to be united, you see. And so this is why our name is Agape, unconditional love for all sentient beings across the planet. So you can mail in. I love the cards. I love the testimonies. We love the donations. Thank you so much. If you want to go directly to Agape's website, you might be on a Facebook page right now. You might be on a YouTube channel. You might be on the website. But if you want to pay forward your generosity, go to agapelive.com. There's a donation banner. As you touch that donation banner, you choose the amount you want to give today, and you check out. You're really checking into your prosperity. And it's highly appreciated. So those are ways to give today. Text to donate, mail in your donation, and go directly to the website. If you'd like to join the Auto Tithe program, you can do that right there on the website. And so many of you are beginning to do that again. Appreciate that. And life is good. We're going to call forth the Reverend Julie Moret. She's going to highlight some of the wonderful things happening in your spiritual community.
Good morning. We've got a couple highlighted announcements for you today. You can visit agapelive.com for more information and to find out about all of our weekly offerings. All times listed are Pacific time. Remember, tune in to Reverend Michael's Take Back Your Mind podcast. This Wednesday, Reverend Michael welcomes certified intuitive healer, Akashic Records practitioner and teacher, and transformative expert, Dr. Josephine Hardman. And on Friday, check out the next episode of Take Back Your Mind Life Question of the Week, Aligning Emotions with Spiritual Understanding, a Path to Inner Harmony. Watch or listen to both Take Back Your Mind and the Life Question of the Week on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, and subscribe to receive alerts when new shows drop each Wednesday and Friday. Agape is pleased to bring our teen and preteen in-person classes back to Agape beginning today. I was expecting Reverend Arlene. Thank you. I was waiting for that. Shout out to Reverend Arlene. If you have any questions, email revarlene@agapelive.com for more info. All youth online classes are in session today. Contact Rev Leon at agapelive.com to confirm scheduling. In addition, Odyssey, our young adult ministry, is held every second Friday of the month online and every fourth Friday of the month in person. For more information, visit agapelive.com under Youth and Family Ministry. Today at 2 o'clock, our One from the Heart ministry offers our online bereavement support group for those who have experienced the physical loss of a human loved one. Also meeting at 2 o'clock is our animal bereavement support group for the loss of an animal companion. Register on our website by clicking the appropriate bereavement support banner. The Crisis Support Clinic offers Zoom mini-counseling sessions every Monday from 4 to 6 p.m. To receive details for your first-come, first-served complimentary one-on-one session with a licensed practitioner, email crisissupport@agapelive.com. This is offered to the community at large, and anybody may attend. Loving Hands Unite, the Adoption, Foster Care, Fertility Ministry, meets this Friday, September 13th, 7 p.m. via Zoom. If you'd like support with any aspect of the adoption process, email lovinghandsunite@agapelive.com to receive the Zoom link and join. And beginning next Sunday, Agape is sponsoring voter registration for 5 consecutive Sundays starting September 15th. If you are in the LA area, come on up to register. And if you are outside of the area, go to vote411.org to register and get information on your state's requirements. For more information, email cuinaction@agapelive.com. You've got a voice, make sure it gets heard. Reverend Michael and his partners at Nuturize are enthusiastic to share a groundbreaking development from Adaptogen. Introducing Elevate Mushroom Complex and Elevate Organic Fermented Mushrooms, their latest innovation designed to elevate your mind, body, and spirit to new heights. These products are based on the mushroom supplements that Reverend Michael takes for his immune system, brain function, gut health, and longevity, and they were created as a transformative step forward in your holistic wellness. Visit Nutrize.com and choose Adaptogen to elevate your health and get your superfood greens and D3K2 today. So many wonderful ways to up-level. Pick what's yours and jump in. Many blessings to you.
Thank you, Reverend Julie Moret. Let us go in for a moment and give thanks for all of us who are giving from the overflow that's in consciousness, the feeling tone, that we have more than enough. The universal presence responds to your feeling. So regardless of what's happening in the world of manifestation right now, just feel that you have more than enough. Feel it. And then the universal law will respond to that feeling. It's not against the law to feel something before it manifests. That is the right use of the law, to feel it before it manifests. So we turn within and we feel grateful. We feel thankful. We feel appreciative. We feel that we're living, moving, and having our beingness in abundance, harmonizing prosperity, opulence, affluence. We just feel that, not materialism, but the feeling tone of the ineffable, infinite presence of love, intelligence, beauty, and abundance that's everywhere. And from this feeling tone of gratitude, we infuse our offering, our donation, our tithe, our gift, with this feeling tone of thankfulness and gratitude. And we set it free through giving, unattached to the outcome. It is unconditional giving, the same way life unconditionally gave all of itself through and as us. We are participating in this feeling. We give thanks for this, and we allow it to be so as we feel that Agape International Spiritual Center has everything that it needs to fulfill its divine mission. And so it is. Amen. Thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you so much for participating in the way of meditation service. Obviously, if you're in the LA area, or if you're in Pacific time zone, you know that 8:30 a.m. will begin another meditation service. 9 a.m. will begin a worship celebration fellowship service, online, of course. And then at 11 a.m. Pacific time, another meditation service. We precede everything we do with meditation. And then 11:30 will begin our worship celebration fellowship service in person. So many of you are showing up in person now. Bring your friends. Come on in. Come on up to Agape at 11 a.m. Pacific time and participate. Now, wherever you are, just stand up for a moment and feel the vibrational frequency of this particular song. The beginning of the song sung by Charles Holt is called I Forgive Me, because forgiveness is one of our spiritual practices. We forgive ourselves. We forgive anybody else that may have annoyed us or stepped on our proverbial toes or even unconsciously said or did something that may have hurt our feelings. Some people are into their feelings. No, they're not into their feelings. They're into their emotions, because feelings are different from emotions. But regardless, forgive everything so that you can be free. Listen, I'm ready for my change, my transformation, my unfoldment. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm available. Listen to this.
I forgive me. I forgive me. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender.
There's that most powerful word, I surrender.
I surrender.
I surrender.
I'm ready for my
I'm ready for my great change, my great transformation.
I'm ready.
As we surrender to more good than we've ever imagined, as we surrender to that dimension of our own life that is eternal and forever, we're not giving up. We're giving in to the next level of our dynamic iteration of more good than we could possibly imagine. We're allowing it to be so. We name this day magnificent. We get to name anything. We name this day magnificent. The nature of this day is wonderful. And we go forth and we express it fully and completely. And so it is. Amen. We'll see you at the next services.